Welcome to this video on the world's top haunted places. We've all heard of haunted houses, but what about entire cities or even countries that are said to be haunted? In this video, we'll be exploring some of the most famously haunted places in the world and learning about the creepy stories behind them. First on our list is the Island of the Dolls, or Isla de las Muñecas, located in Mexico City. Legend has it that the island is home to the spirits of deceased young girls who drowned in a canal near the island. The island's caretaker, Don Julian Santana, reportedly found a doll floating in the canal and hung it up on the island as a way to honor the girl's spirit. He then became obsessed with collecting and hanging up more dolls on the island, believing it would appease the spirits and protect him from their wrath. Today, the Island of the Dolls is a popular tourist attraction, with visitors reporting strange occurrences such as dolls moving on their own and hearing eerie whispers. But the story behind the Island of the Dolls is even creepier than the legend. According to some accounts, Santana's obsession with the dolls was actually an attempt to bring his deceased daughter back to life. He believed that by collecting and hanging up the dolls, he could somehow transfer the spirit of his daughter into one of the dolls and bring her back to life. Whether or not this is true remains a mystery, but it certainly adds to the eerie atmosphere of the island. Next up is the haunted city of Bangalore, located in India. Bangalore is said to be cursed, with many believing that any building constructed in the city will ultimately collapse and that any person who spends the night within the city's limits will never return. There are several theories as to why Bangalore is cursed, but one popular legend involves a sorcerer who fell in love with the princess of Bangalore. When the princess rejected his advances, the sorcerer cursed the city to ruin. Bangalore is now a popular destination for ghost hunters and thrill seekers, although the Indian government has banned tourists from entering the city at night. Visitors to Bangalore have reported strange occurrences such as ghostly apparitions and eerie noises, and many believe that the city is truly cursed. Another famously haunted place is the Tower of London. The tower has a long and bloody history, with many people being imprisoned and executed within its walls. It's said that the spirits of these prisoners still haunt the tower, with visitors reporting seeing ghostly figures and hearing eerie noises. One of the most famous ghostly inhabitants of the tower is Anne Boleyn, the second wife of King Henry VIII, who was famously beheaded at the tower. But it's not just former prisoners who haunt the Tower of London. The ghost of Sir Walter Raleigh has also been spotted, as well as a mysterious bear-like creature that has been seen roaming the White Tower. The Tower of London is not only home to human ghosts, but also to a number of other supernatural occurrences. Some visitors have reported seeing the ghost of a raven, which is said to be a sign of impending doom. Others have reported seeing a ghostly procession of knights walking through the White Tower. And still others have reported hearing the ghostly sound of drums coming from within the walls of the tower. Moving on to the United States, we have the Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California. The house was built by Sarah Winchester, the widow of gun magnate William Winchester, and is said to be haunted by the ghosts of those killed by Winchester rifles.
These vermin profit from death!
Sarah, fight him.
No more! No!
Sarah Winchester believed that she was being haunted by the ghosts of those killed by Winchester rifles and, as a result, had bizarre and confusing additions made to the house in an attempt to confuse and placate the spirits. The Winchester Mystery House is a sprawling, maze-like structure with over 160 rooms, many of which are connected by secret passageways and doors that lead to nowhere. Sarah Winchester was apparently convinced that the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles were haunting her, and she believed that the constant construction on the house would keep the spirits at bay. As a result, the house is filled with oddities such as doors that open onto walls and windows that overlook other rooms. Today, the Winchester Mystery House is a popular tourist attraction, and visitors have reported seeing ghostly apparitions and hearing strange noises coming from within the walls. Some have even claimed to have had paranormal experiences while visiting the house, such as feeling a sudden drop in temperature or sensing a presence in the room with them.
Like I don't know what you just did. Wait, that's touch.
Lastly, we have the island of Poveglia in Italy. The island has a long and disturbing history, having been used as a quarantine station for plague victims and later as a mental asylum. It's said that the spirits of the plague victims and former asylum patients still haunt the island, with visitors reporting feeling a sense of dread and despair while on the island. Poveglia is now abandoned, with many believing that the spirits of the former inhabitants still roam the island. Some have even reported seeing ghostly apparitions on the island, including the spirits of plague victims and former asylum patients. It's also been reported that strange noises and eerie whispers can be heard on the island, adding to its reputation as one of the world's most haunted places.
No! Did you just hear that? Did you just hear that?
No. Just then, I heard what sounded like a distant scream. Here is the camera's enhanced audio.
So there you have it, some of the world's top haunted places. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, these places offer a glimpse into the past and the enduring mysteries that continue to captivate us. From the eerie dolls of the Island of the Dolls to the cursed city of Bangor, these haunted locations are sure to give you the creeps. Thank you for joining us on this tour of the world's top haunted places. We hope you enjoyed learning about these eerie and mysterious locations. Be sure to subscribe for more interesting and informative content, and let us know in the comments which of these haunted places you would be brave enough to visit. Until next time, stay safe